everyone, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claire and I'm a Swansea Digital Student Ambassador. Today in this video I'm going to talk to you about the main differences between undergrad and postgraduate study. I'm a final year medical student on the Swansea GEM programme, which is a postgraduate course, but it's not a master's or a PhD, it's just like a standard undergraduate course, but you need a degree to be admitted to this programme. My undergraduate degree was at Sheffield and I did law with German law, and as I say now I'm doing medicine at Swansea. I'm going to be talking to you about the main differences between undergrad and postgraduate study and how I found the transition. So my programme, the graduate entry medicine programme, is kind of unique as far as postgraduate study goes. It's a very intense programme, and in the first and second years we have lectures almost every single day interspersed with clinical skills teaching and GP placements and hospital placements. The second 2 years are full-time placement in the hospital, interspersed with the occasional lectures weekly or bi-weekly, and the very occasional clinical skills day, as most things are then learned in placement in the hospital. Personally, the difference between my two courses is that the medicine programme, as it's a graduate medicine programme, an accelerated course, is that it was so much more intense than my law degree at Sheffield. Perhaps this was because I was also in a slightly different mindset. At 18, at a brand new university, I guess I was quite excitable and didn't perhaps take studying quite as seriously as I do now on the GEM programme. As a contrast, my law degree at Sheffield had up to six to eight lectures a week, with seminars throughout the week, but most of my timetable was actually white space, and it was designed so that most of your time was spent studying on your own, doing self-directed learning. This was quite different in the GEM programme. As I just explained, the timetable is very intense, very full, and any extra study generally has to happen after working hours. During med school, we also seemed to have more exams and more coursework than I did during my undergrad degree at Sheffield. Every year we had multiple exams, practical exams, sort of free text exams, and then multiple choice question papers. Alongside that, every single year we had reflections to do and quite large coursework pieces to do, including literature reviews, patient management letters, an audit, a systematic review, and then a free reign project where you could choose to do anything you wanted, and I undertook a cross-sectional study for that. So as you can see, across 4 years that's quite a lot of things to do. There's never nothing to do, so if you're not currently studying for exams that are coming up, there'll be a piece of coursework to do or something like that. So you really are on your toes the whole time, and you need to study relatively regularly, otherwise it's easy to fall behind. I think I possibly found that I couldn't cram as much in this degree compared to my undergrad degree in law. Now, how did I manage the transition? I think as the years went by, I got better and better about learning how to study. When I started my undergraduate degree at Sheffield, I don't think I was that good at studying yet. My techniques weren't that good. I ended up just writing out way too many notes, way too much detail, and not focusing on actually learning why X, Y and Z were like that, or why this piece of law was like this, or how it related. I was just kind of rote learning. In medical school, I think it was really important to understand the background behind why things were the way they were, because there's so much information to know that it's impossible to rote learn everything. So in medical school, a skill I really had to hone was understanding the background behind everything, because then things really clicked in my brain and made it easier to understand processes. I've spoken about how postgraduate study, the GEM course that I'm on, can be really intense, but in terms of the transition into an intense course, I would say it makes it ever more important for you to de-stress and have downtime with your friends or doing things you enjoy. Some of the things I used to de-stress were doing sports. My sports I enjoy are going on nice hikes around the Gower, surfing and gymnastics, and I do all of those with my good friends, or just going out for dinner, going out for drinks with my friends, or doing fun things like, escape room in Swansea or something like that, or sea swims. As stress, you'd struggle to maintain good mental health without doing those things. I for one start to feel a little bit unwell if I don't de-stress and have time for myself like that. So So I think that's something that's really important to bear in mind as you enter a postgraduate study. So I hope that's been helpful, a little vlog on the differences between undergrad and postgrad at GEM and how I found the transition. I hope that's helpful for those of you thinking about embarking on a course like this. Thanks for watching.